Welcome to my channel. It's early in the morning, nobody's up yet, and I'm excited to bring you along on my educational adventures. That's why this segment is called the Adventures. So I'm going to start off with, if you don't already know, I teach 5th grade in New Jersey, South Jersey. And I am going to start off by showing you all the things I've collected so far for the new school year, the 1920 school year. Oh my goodness, that sounds funny, 1920. 2019, 2020. Wow. Okay, I have a lot of stuff. I'm putting together my office and my studio in my house, so I unearthed more than I realized I had. Like, I think a lot of teachers are like that. Okay, I have some really cool, I have some really cool things that I cannot wait to share with you. Okay, I'm going to start off with what I have right here. I went to Amazon and I found this border. It is really adorable. I love it. These are mostly the colors of my room. I try to do strong colors to make strong independent students, boys and girls. I do like a dark forest green and a deep purple. And then I've added some fun colors that are little accents like this yellow, this blue, and then a pink. Okay, so this is going to be cute as an accent. And I don't really have a theme. I just try to make it bright, pretty, that kind of thing. This is the purple that's really in my room. And I love this because if you have not discovered this, it's called Better Than Paper. It's bulletin board roll. I hear that you can get it at Hobby Lobby, but I bought mine off of Amazon, and they have all different kinds. Some looks like brick, some looks like different types of wood, different colors, some kind of galvanizing, one that's called galvanized. I guess it looks like a galvanized material. It's got like a shiny silvery look to it. This is purple, and I don't know if you can see. I got to get up really close. I'm not sure if you, okay, it's focusing. It is not just paper. First of all, it goes up super easy, but when you put it up, you can also write on it and wipe off of it, sort of like a dry erase board, and I'll show you what it says. It says, write on, wipe off surfaces. I'm sorry, there's like a glare. Cuts easily with scissors, and that is the truth. Does not tear or show holes, like staple holes. So true, and all you have to do is with a wet, damp cloth, or a damp cloth rather, wipe it off. It is amazing. Being real here. This is a couch. I have flexible seating in my classroom, and this is a couch. It's purple. It's actually really nice. Yeah, don't mind this. The dog chewed up my glasses. So this here is the couch. I cannot wait to put that up and show it to you. But I told you I was redoing now, first of all, I built a home. What is it? It's 3 years old now. This July 4th weekend is when I actually moved in. So it's 3 years old now. And yes, look at this. This is all trash. Papers that I had to go through that were in boxes because I'm also a writer, and I haven't redone my office yet. We called it the secret room because we stashed everything in it. But look, it's still boxed up. It's getting there. I still have to fill up everything. Holy cannoli. But anyway, over here is all the stuff that I have to take with me and put in my car to go to school. And I'm going to share some of the really cool things that I found, hoping that maybe it'll inspire you. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so here is some more border that I bought. I love it because it is all those magnificent colors again. It kind of looks like a lei that goes around your neck, but it is this really soft cloth, and I cannot wait to add that up onto my board, maybe in the hallway. I'll have, future videos of that. And I got that from Amazon as well. It is called Smart Fab. It's disposable art and decorative fabric. And there are 3 strips. I'm not quite sure what the cost was, but I will link it below. This looks amazing. I can't wait. Look how pretty that looks when it's rolled like that. Okay, and then I picked these up at Cracker Barrel, and they're vanilla scented, the little cupcake erasers. Again, these are the colors in my room. I am going to put that in my Shop Till You Drop, which is my little token shopping cart, which when I give you a tour of my classroom in a future episode, I will show you. And then look at these. I love these. these get attached onto your desks. So I have dry erase boards, and they're nice, and you hold them up, but I don't know, you have to pass them out and put them away. I am going to put I'm sorry, I can't even speak. I'm going to put these on each table. That is my idea, or each sitting area, because I have flexible seating. And I'm going to put this down, and this is a dry erase circle, so you can wipe off with them. Again, I got these from Amazon, but I know different places carry them. What's this one say? It says colorful dry erase dots, table and desk. So I bought 3 packs of those. I cannot wait to try those out. So these are just some of the cool things I've been collecting. Again, I will link the prices below. Our punch cards. So I have a reward system. I actually have 3 different types of reward systems, which I will discuss later, as I keep saying. But this one is the one that I control. So if I find a child using a wonderful vocabulary word or doing something exceptional, I will punch a hole in this for them. I used to put it on, I call them tokens, and I used to put it on a Post-it. But after so many years of that, I wanted to change it a little. And then when they fill it up, they get to go shopping to buy different things, like this in the shopping cart. Now this is a pillow that I bought from Target, and it says that it's scented. It's really nice. It says that it's scented, but the smell has already gone away, but it doesn't matter. It's sort of bean. Can you hear that? ASMR. It's sort of beanbagish. It's nice. I'm going to put it up against my couch so you can see the size of it, like the relationship of what it is compared to the other pillows. It's a pretty good size. I also went to Neiman Marcus, and I really got my hands on some exceptional deals. I know a lot of you are like, Neiman Marcus? Yes, I know it can be pricey, but I was walking through there looking for shoes, and I found these gorgeous, gorgeous pillows, and they were like 75% off, and I picked them up. So you never know. You always got to keep your teacher eye out. You never know where you're going to find something, and I will show you those. I'm such the YouTuber that I didn't turn my phone off, and in the middle of recording, I got a phone call, but it's important. So I'm going to meet my friend for lunch. It's really early in the morning, and I haven't eaten. Everyone's still in bed, so I'm going to go and sneak out. See you in a bit. I'm back from breakfast. I have really a lot of stuff to show you, and you hear that? It's the bag. I'm back from breakfast. I had to get changed. I spilled something on my pink top, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put on like sweatpants and a top and sit in my office, which you can see behind me is a bit of a disaster, but it's getting there. Before you couldn't even walk in here, but I've got my furniture coming in and whatever. So anyway, I have a lot of things to show you. A lot of this right now is from Target. All the prices, I don't know them all. I am sorry. Sometimes they're right on the outside, but look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? And I drink lots and lots of water, and I don't like to use plastic. So I don't like plastic water bottles. I get the bigger jugs. I get Crystal Geyser. I talked about it once. If you look through my different videos, it's under favorite things, and it's amazing water, and it is chemical free as it can be. You used to be able to get it at ShopRite, but now you have to go to the Dollar Tree, and also Odd Lots had it. I don't know about the rest of the world, but I live in New Jersey, in South Jersey. So anyway, I love this because it matches my new office. I could just put my water in there. Isn't that cool? I love it. I forget who makes it. It was $6.99. It's a double wall stainless steel vacuum water bottle. I thought it was beautiful. Anyway, that's for in here. All right, I have my glasses on so I can see. Okay. Well, I bought as many of these as I could find. These are pointers, and I use them. My students actually use them, but you could use them too. I believe they were $1, right? And they're nice. They're wooden dowels. They don't pull off. This one looks like a light bulb, a star, a rainbow. I love the piece of pizza. I think there's an apple also. And let's see. Here's the apple. So my students do a lot of their own group work, and they can use these. There's a display to put this into. When I come across it, I will share it with you. This I love. This was $3. So on this side, it's a whiteboard. It's like a quote. And on the back, it's chalkboard. Isn't that cute? I love that. I found some fancy pencils for me. And a fancy pen, because I'm a pen freak. I don't know about you. And then I teach character ed, but I just like to use it anyway throughout the school year. So there's these slap bracelets, and they have the most amazing kindness sayings on them. Be buddies, not bullies. Lift each other up. Be kind. And we can change the world together. Just a sidebar, our character ed program at our school is called Bravo, Be Respectful and Value Others. And we have a Treat People with Kindness page or kindness challenge on Instagram. And if you look us up, it's Bravo. And it's hashtag actually Bravo Movement VPS for where I teach Vineland Public Schools. And we put we don't do it every day, but often we put a challenge up. I would love it to be daily, but sometimes life, gets in the way. So we put a challenge up, and it could be something like compliment 3 people, hold the door for someone, all the way to make a dinner. Sometimes it's very much school related, like share a pencil, sit with someone new at lunch, and then I invite the students to send me their pictures, and I post them up whenever, or comments or whatever. It's actually really nice. And anyway, that goes along with this. Then I found these. So our students who are Bravo ambassadors, they're 4th and 5th graders. The 5th graders are the oldest in our building, but they are our superheroes of our building, and they have these capes, and they help out with our assemblies, which we have once a month. But anyway, I found these adorable capes, and they're smaller, and we have this bulletin board where we hang out the capes, and I thought, oh, this would be great. And they have 3 sayings on them. Be fearless. Be a super pal every day. And Super Pal. And we're going to put them up. I love it. They're not that small, but they're smaller than the capes that we currently have. It's great for the bulletin board, and it's great for our classrooms too. Believe it or not, my 5th graders, they like this stuff. They'll want to put it on. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my classroom and how it's set up later. But I have these caddies that are community caddies. I went back and forth where children have their own pouches with their own supplies, but then they lose everything, and I just don't have a lot of time for that, like managing that. 2 years ago, I had 3 classes, so I had a lot of children, 70-some children. This past year, I had 51 just between our 2 classes, and we switched classes, and I teach ELA and social studies this year. So there's a lot of back and forth, so I decided to do community caddies. We wash everything down. We clean our hands all the time to keep down. I know there's a lot of touching, but we try to maintain it best we can. So I found these, I love Ticonderoga, and I found these amazing erasers. And there's I put special erasers in there, not just the regular erasers, because the children can easily pick them up and take them with them. And then if they do, they could see that my partner, he uses the basic eraser, will know that this really is mine, and it can come back to me. But that doesn't happen that often. We just do it just because they're fabulous erasers, but also because I like to be distinct between our classes. Ticonderoga also makes a wonderful pencil, which we all know, but then they make this beautifully striped one with the colors of my classroom, and those are the pencils I keep. I don't have any on me, but when I put my caddies together, I will show you. So there's a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff. So I bought this, and I was disappointed because it was marked up, but then the magic eraser will take it off. So this is what holds these. I mean, it can hold many other things too, but I can put these in there. And then the kiddos have, easy access to it. They love it because when they're in their own group, and I feel like I keep saying I'll talk to you about that later too. I'm just so excited to share everything. They take on the role of teacher when they're in their group. I feel like I'm looking in the wrong wrong camera. All right, so they had ink pads, and they had these marvelous stamps that said, parent signature, correct and return, great work, you can do it, much improved. And I like this because my students are also responsible for things like this. So these are inexpensive. These are $3, and this was also $3. I have a more heavier duty stamps, and the real reason why I don't like sharing them with the kids is because for sentimental reasons. My mom had them made for me when I first started to teach, so I like to preserve them for me, just a little something for me, but the children can have access to this too. I make them very responsible for all things that go on in the classroom. And then I found these are so cool no matter what you teach, and I figured we could put different types of questions on them that would relate to whatever, social studies, ELA, but they are dry erase blocks. $3 for these. You could create words, pictures, numbers, sentences, or tell a story with these dry erase blocks. Isn't that cool? And then I have, these are magnetic, and it's the letters of the alphabet. Now, I do teach the older children. However, I love this because I'm going to put them up on my dry erase board, and like M for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then write along on the board what they have for homework. Even though I use the dojo, so not every single child, I really try to get them all to use the dojo, but sometimes not every child does. So I make them also write it in their agenda. I do that for two reasons. One, because not everybody uses the dojo, and two, the children next year, they go to 6th grade. They have a different teacher for every single subject. And I don't know that everybody uses a dojo. So what I would have them do is write it down, get in the habit of writing it down in the agenda. It's also really great because I can snap a picture of it and then put it on to the dojo after I write it. And these are just more stamps. These are wooden. These are really cute too. I think there's a kickback, a glare. I apologize. And I'm slouching. All right, then I have a caddy with all kinds of special things in it. Then I also have what's a VIP caddy, which is a very important person in our classroom. And they have a caddy where they take all these special things around with them. But these are highlighters, and they look like ice cream cones. Oh my God, so cute. So cute. One's lime. You can't really see the lime one in there. And then these are for me, my special index cards. And then I love the holder, and I'll just put more of them in there. Now this is made by Yobi. I think that's how you say it, Yoobi. Oh my goodness, I love them. It usually is marked on here, but everything that you buy from them, they then donate to a public school in need in the United States. I have a little friend. His name is Jayden Perez, and he is up in North Jersey, and he's an amazing little guy. If he's in 5th grade, he's been a guest speaker at our school, and we collaborated with him. He helped us with one of our fundraisers, which was for pajama program, where we collect pajamas, and then Scholastic gives you books to match it. And it then gives to children in shelters that are in your community, which is nice. It gives back to your community. But he helped us with that, and I had pajamas come from all over. And then he has many different missions, and his current mission is collecting school supplies and backpacks and pencils and all kinds of stuff to fill the backpacks with, and he's giving it to children in need in his community and the surrounding areas, which is so exciting. I've been following him on Instagram. You can also follow him on Facebook, and oh my goodness, the stuff is coming from all over. And we collected too, and then we went up to visit him because he had come down to see us. It was a nice experience. You can see it on on Facebook, I think, under the Fox's Den, Roxanne DeRenzis from the Fox's Den. And then you can also see it, I think you can see it on his accounts too. And I'll put that information, I'll link it below. But anyway, we bought a lot of supplies from this company so that we were like giving back twice. Sorry, I got a lot of stories. This is like a little novelty thing. I think my students will love it. It's a pillow. They had an apple. They had a world, like a globe. They have a pencil. This one is $5. It's like canvas. It's not very big. Here's in relationship to my head. These are lights. They're LED lights, and they're run on batteries. I had bought these balls last year that had all these beautiful colors of rubber bands wrapped around them, but the rubber bands broke and wore out after a while. But I have a tree that I always decorate. It stays decorated. It's called the Tree of Life, and I thought this would be great to add to it. It's fun things, has all kinds of stuff on it. It looks like it has the world and a rainbow and animals. These are $3. I saw someone had them around their room, and then there's are colored, and I got clear, and they have a clip to them, and you can clip students' work or whatever you want. These are $3. Can you see that? There's so much, it's endless. I'm sharing it because I learned about a lot of stuff from watching all my YouTube friends that are teachers. And then they have gobs of erasers, these little things of erasers that are $1. There's like 7, 8 different kinds. And I really don't like them as erasers. Other people do, but not for my students, not for 5th graders. But then someone said they use them as bingo chips, and I'm thinking, we really don't play bingo. However, we do mark things. There is something that we do. So you use them almost like counters. And I thought they're $1. They'll hold up. That's amazing. You could get a whole pouch of them, put them in another container, and then I could put them in my guided reading caddies for my students. Then I also found letters. They have them in all different colors. I have white because my backgrounds are pretty, they're like a deep purple, so it's pretty colorful. They're already set up. These were $3. They're nice. I like these a lot. It's 77 alphabet letters, 13 numbers, and 12 punctuation marks, and it says, and it includes a reusable pouch, which is nice, so you don't lose them. And then these are the coolest, especially for my my Bravo ambassadors. These are glitter chalk markers. You add water to them, you shake them up, and then you use them like a sidewalk chalk. I always tell my students, they're only $1. They come in all kinds of colors, like to leave a fun message, like a happy message, like when on the sidewalk, of course, with permission, for people to see positive messages. This is nice. And I could also put some of this in, I know I'm crinkling. I could also put this in my Shop to You Drop. Okay, and this is my last piece. So this, this is a ruler, got it upside down, and it has 3 clips to it. And on the back, it has the little, where you can clip it on or adhere it, however you want to do it. But I was excited to get this because I have clips and I put them up on, I have a small piece of chalkboard, and I put them up there because I always have children who don't put their names on things. I don't know why, but anyway, I thought I would do that because I have more than one class. So I would put them up, see who wants to claim them. Okay, I look disheveled. I'm running around. All right, that's a lot of stuff, I know. I mean, that's not even everything. I didn't even get into all the caddies, but most of you know about the caddies. I bought beautiful caddies. I used 3 different styles. One that is more like a tub, not caddies. I guess they're caddies. They hold my flexible seating, so my students have their own personal space. That's what we call them. So they're like plastic and like a tub one, and then one that stands up and you can put things in, then one that's more square or rectangular. I will show you those at a later date, but I found really good quality, beautiful colors, believe it or not, at the Dollar Tree, which I love, and Target. And you can find them online, but they're more expensive online. So if you go into Target, when you first go into that dollar spot, they had a ton of them, and they were only $3. Last year, I even had trash cans that matched, but I didn't see any trash cans. So last year, I bought them all from Target, and all 3 styles, and they were $3 each. And I have to say, I bought, oh gosh, how many did I have? 60 some of them or more. And I only had two break, and that's because we had a spillage when we were cleaning up at the end of the year, and they just cracked down the middle. Otherwise, they held up nicely. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I am so excited to take you on my adventures. I'm Roxanne. I'm a 5th grade teacher, and I hope you tune in. And I hope a lot of my students and their families tune in, because then I could just take you along and show you what's going on in my classroom. I don't know who my students are for next year. My partner and I, Mr. Tish, We don't know. We get excited too. We can't wait to, to look. I ran into our principal. We happen to live in the same town, and we were chatting, and I'm like, can I come in? I'm bored. And she's like, no, we're scheduling. Everything's upside down. I'm like, okay, I'll wait. We haven't been out of school that long, but I get bored easily. Like I told you, I love my kiddos. All right, you have a good day. Today is Monday the 15th, and I will be tuning in again. I hope you do too. Bye.